on the hardest part about going to a festival that has 5 stages like Coachella. There are all these great bands that are playing, and you want to see them all, but at least 2 to 5 of them are playing at the same time. What do you do? So how I start is I make this master list of the 17,000 bands that I really want to see. So I have this giant list, and then now I have to weed through that list going, okay, who do I really want to see, and who did I want to see the last couple years? You know those bands that come into town when you're always out of town, or their last album wasn't that great, or at least you didn't think so you didn't go to that tour, and then you heard it was incredible and you really should have, and you kick yourself for it, or those bands that have a new album coming out that are phenomenal and you really want to see. So then you narrow it down to 6,000 bands. So from that 6,000, you have to think, okay, cool, I'm seeing them at a festival. And if you know this by now, which I hope you do, festival sets are super different than tour date sets. Also, the crowd's really different because not everyone's coming to see them. So you think, who do I want to see at a festival because they're going to perform differently? A lot of times indie bands aren't the greatest people to see at festivals only because they have shows all the time, or you can catch them somewhere else. Make sure to check tour dates around your neighborhood sometime soon. And then you go through that. So then you weed through those. So now you have a bunch of them that happen to be playing at the same time, but there aren't too many and you're excited and you're going to do this. So remember that the beginning and the end of a set is the most important part. That's the time most spent by the artists to make it perfect because they want to catch you at the beginning and they want to keep you talking at the end. So if you have 2 bands that overlap by 10-15 minutes, I mean personally, I would either watch the whole set of the first band and then go catch the middle towards the end. You can't only watch the middle and judge a band off their set. It's invalid completely, so I wouldn't do that. Or I would watch the beginning of one and then go catch the beginning and the end to the other. I mean, it's quite simple, but most people don't think about that. Don't catch someone in the middle. You're not going to like it unless it's some DJ, but even then, you're not going to have as much fun, I guess. It's not fair. Unless you just don't care, then that's cool. So a few bands that I really want to see, I made a list, that I want to see at Coachella. Some of these I actually don't really want to see at Coachella, but I like, and I'll just mention anyway, would be Muse, just because I didn't catch them on tour, and I know it's spectacular, and I've seen a bunch of video clips already. Tom York, obviously, even though I saw Radiohead at Outside Lands, and I wasn't a fan. It was just way too pop culture-y, and it doesn't even make sense, but it was just all their singles, and it was fine. They did a great job. They're Radiohead. LaRue I haven't seen and I really want to see, and I'm really proud of them because they've gotten so big so fast. Major Lazer I'm super excited about. Z-Trip, LCD Sound System, Vampire Weekend, Dead Mouse, Mayor Hawthorne. I don't know if I'm going to catch him, but I'd like to. He's awesome. The XX Mikes, No Little Boots, Little Dragon, Flying Lotus. A ton of them. Other than that, I hope you have a great, great time and you catch everybody that you want to see. Have fun.